to Chit Chat with Ross
And Robbie, where we like to chat
about chit.
what do, even on Saturday in the park. It must have been the 4th of July. We'll do that every Saturday from now on.
Yes, we will.
We will.
Okay. Hey, Robbie,
Yes, Paige.
when you go out to dinner,
Yes.
do you tip people? Like your server?
I do.
Are you a good tipper?
Depends.
What does it depend on?
Did I get paid the day before? Or am I just like, so this is a deal. Like
You know, I've always heard. Oh wait,
Okay.
I've always heard if you can't afford a tip, you need to stay at home.
All right. But then you have to make stuff at home. And
I'm
you
just
go,
saying.
Anyway, I don't know.
I don't know. Go ahead.
So here's the deal. I strongly believe this. So here's the deal. I've worked a multitude of jobs. One of the jobs that I've had along the way is like I have been a busser. I have been a server, and I have been a tour guide.
Did you ever dump anything on anybody when you served?
This is not the topic.
Oh. That's
So
yes.
anyway, and because I've worked service jobs where said services are usually tipped out, I think it makes you become much more aware.
Oh yeah.
I feel that I have always tried to tip even before taking those particular jobs. But I will tell you this on my end, I tip you based on the service you give me. Some people I know are like, I only ever tip 10%. I only ever tip 15%. I blah, 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 blah. And then that's their rule and that's how they tip. Or like some people are like, I only give $5 even if it's like a $100 bill or whatever. But anyway.
But if it's just a cup of coffee, a $5 bill,
That's
a
a
heck
good
of a
cup
tip.
of coffee.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying. What do you do?
So, do you consider yourself a good tipper when you tip?
My tip depends on the service. If
Okay,
I've had
so
good
if you got
service,
this, okay, well,
it's a good tip. Here's the deal. I drink my tea left and right. It is a telltale. If I go to a restaurant,
yeah.
I have ordered tea. I'm a little forgiving on my glass is now half full. And
if it gets empty,
if it gets empty, that's bad. And if I have to ask for it, it's bad. And if you are circulating around the restaurant and pouring tea in everybody else's, and you've neglected to come over to me, that not because I'm a bad customer. I try to be a nice customer. I get it if I'm a bad customer, but I shouldn't have to ask for that.
that's
And
true.
like if it's a place that does like complimentary rolls or whatever, and like clearly we don't have any, I don't necessarily feel we should then have to ask for a refill. If it's complimentary, if it is something that they do as a service.
So, do you think they should just keep bringing them out to you
Until you're like, no, thank you. Or clearly, like, there's still rolls left in the basket. You know what I mean? Like, you're not eating them at that point.
Oh, okay. Well, what
Just
do you
out.
consider a good tip?
Depends on
Percentage.
the bill. I don't know. I don't tip on percentage.
I mean, but you don't ever tip on percentage?
I don't tip based on percentage. I just do how, like,
So you would do more of a flat tip rather than a percentage. Okay,
Correct.
okay.
I do. Yes.
Well, the jury's out on what is a good tip these days.
True. And it depends on whose service you're tipping.
True. So back in the day, a 10% tip was great. Back in the day,
I know.
15%. It grew to 15%, and everybody still said, "Well, that's a good tip." And now these days, it's very, very common for tips to be a good tip to be considered 18 to 20% or more.
But also, back me up here, so I don't think I'm wrong on this, because I think it depends. I think it's more about women who go to beauticians versus men who go to the barbershop.
Do you give the $1 to the shampooer?
So where are you at on that? Like, do you tip, that is the thing, because, like, if you tip the waiter, and this is, like, you tip them 18%, do you then tip your beautician or hairdresser, 18%? Or do you feel that's a different type of service? Or maybe it's like they're doing your hair for a wedding, or your wedding, or a prom.
There are so many things that play into tipping.
There's a lot of tipping. Tipping cows, you could tip those in
tip
the middle of
those
the night.
You could just tip
They
one
don't
up.
bounce right up. They don't.
Yeah.
They're down.
So a quick way, or an easy way, if you're going to tip and you want to tip 20%, let's say your bill is $40. Well, 10% of 40 should be easy at $4, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 20%, double it, $8.
$8, you're done.
Now, I've also heard another quick tip is take whatever the tax on your bill is and double it. And so that tends to be an
And if
average
this person
tip.
kept bringing you more tea and more rolls and whatever, knock
Check
yourself
it
out. You know, bring it up.
You know what? If you get good service, be sure you tip that person
Pay it
well.
forward. That's what you should do. What do? We don't know. Leave it down in the comment box down below. Don't forget to like us.
Don't forget to share us.
Don't forget to tip your waiter
Don't forget to tip your server
and your beautician.
and your bartender
Check us out on YouTube.
and your massage therapist.
We'll see you tomorrow on Facebook.
And your Ross and Robbie host. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Bye.